meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
The wild blue yonder. Look at that sea of blue over Evansville right now. Looking good. Now, a little cloudier down to the south, but that's okay. We're staying dry. We had a bit of rain kind of trickle through the tri-state overnight. Didn't amount to a whole lot, a few dents in the old rain gauge, but now that we're rain-free, snow-free, sleet-free, you name it free, precipitation-wise anyway, until Sunday. That's when we have a chance for a little bit of rain. Could be a bit of a mix if it comes in early enough in the day. I think it's going to be closer to midday for most of us, though, before we start to see that rain on Sunday. But today, yeah, the rain is gone. Let's take a look at a few tower cams as we get going on this get closer to the afternoon, I guess, on the 21st day of January. It's Palindrome Day. How about that, Angie? It's 1-2-1-2-1. Frontwards and backwards, it is the same. You start with a 1 and end with a 1, and of course you got the middle in the same too. So there you go. Superior Ag camera, of course, that's looking out toward the Lloyd Expressway. Here comes some trucks on to 69 northbound, and now we're taking a look at downtown Evansville. Zimmer Funeral Home camera got a tow pushing a barge around the bend, working its way downriver, and that's from our Fifth Third Bank perch where we have that camera. And perched on top of the Hampton Inn, that's our Kincaid camera looking out toward a beautiful blue sky over Owensboro under the Blue Bridge, and sunshine peering through the clouds, at least a few high clouds out there over the Henderson Strip, still looking pretty good. And of course, now we've got a pretty clear view of downtown Evansville. We had some visibility down a little bit earlier this morning once the temperature dropped closer to its dew point. Now that temperature starting to rise quite a bit. 47, the dew point way behind, lagging with a west wind at 7 miles an hour. We've had that wind in that 5 to 10 range for most of the morning, and it's going to be mainly from the west throughout the rest of the day today. Temperature-wise, we're all pretty consistent, kind of bunched into the mid and upper 40s. But earlier today, with breaks in the clouds, the temperature dropped more. It was colder up to the north, and it was a warmer start to the day down to the south with the cloud cover. Well, the clouds have hung around today down to the south, at least for the most part, as you work your way farther, closer down to, I guess, the Western Kentucky Parkway. But even though it had a warmer start, without that sunshine now, as much anyway, we're seeing slow rise, quicker rise up to the north. Look at that, 49 degrees right now in Princeton, almost up to 50. I think most all of us are going to be in the low 50s for a high later today, so not looking too bad. It's that frontal line. We got a cold front up to the north. Right now, it's stalled out a little bit in central parts of Illinois, so we might make our way into the mid-50s in some areas too, but I'm calling it low 50s for most of us. Anyway, wind speed-wise, 10 in Carmi, 10 in Henderson, 10 in Owensboro right now. So we've got some double-digit wind chills. Keep in mind, once you get over 50 degrees, we don't even factor that in, although it still adds a chill. 39 is what it feels like right now in Carmi. It feels like 39 Henderson, 38 Morganfield. So even though we're all in the 40s right now, actual temperature-wise, it feels a lot chillier than that out there with that wind, even though it's not a big wind. Hey, we're shouting out puppies because it's Hug a Puppy Day. Here's a good one right here. We've been getting lots of pictures. This is Patricia and Bandit. Look at old Bandit right there on Hug a Puppy Day. Bonnie Summers is the one that sent that picture in. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And thank you, Patricia and Bandit, for posing for the picture. Live first warning Doppler radars going a whole lot of nothing out there, even though we saw less than 1/10 of an inch for most of us rainfall-wise. A little bit more down in western Kentucky overnight. Now that rain is trucking to the east. Had some rain in Nashville earlier today around daybreak. Now that's long gone and starting to taper off even in the Appalachians. But look how persistent the clouds have been. This band of clouds, I mean, pretty much right there along the Ohio River and north. I mean, next to nothing. Traveling north, you're going to see plenty of sunshine. Traveling south, we could see on this infrared satellite shot, the brighter white clouds, the colder cloud tops, the thicker clouds basically is what we're looking at. Pretty thick band right now, again, along the Western Kentucky Parkway. So clouds hanging tough down to the south, but I mean, almost right along the Ohio River and north. Not much to speak of. All right, let's see how Future Tracker times it out over the course of the rest of the day. Still showing the clouds staying around a little bit. We're going to see some breaks down to the south too, but for the most part, most of the breaks we see in western Kentucky will be right along the river, Henderson, Owensboro, in those areas. And then as you work your way north, still looking pretty good as we head into the evening. A few clouds out there tonight and a few clouds out there first thing tomorrow morning to the north and to the south, but then plenty of sunshine expected by the afternoon. It's just going to be a cold day tomorrow. The high's only going to reach the upper 30s, and it looks like we're going to have back-to-back days like that as we head out of this work week and into the weekend. Here's what it looks like right now. My forecast for today. I'm up the ante just a little bit as far as the high temperature because that front is not sweeping in as soon as expected. That's okay. Nobody's complaining there. High temperature looks like it's going to be in the low to mid 50s. I think for most of it's low 50s though. And I'm calling it 52 degrees in Evansville. Clouds and some sunshine. More sunshine up to the north, more clouds down to the south. You saw the picture there on satellite. Southwest wind shifting to the west at 5 to 10 if it hasn't already done that in general. High again tomorrow, upper 30s on Saturday. Then we warm up to a little bit of rain. Could be a mix if it comes it early enough on Sunday, but for the most part, it looks like it's going to be around midday, so it looks like a rain event, even though it's going to be a chilly rain. 50 degrees on Monday and a good chance for rain. And not just a good chance for rain, Angie, a good chance for a heavy rain. This looks like better than an inch in some spots. It looks like a gully washer.
A gully washer.
As we like to say down south. And we love this spectacular sunrise this morning. Gorgeous. We like to say that down south,
yes,
too.
Yes, we do. It's gorgeous.
This was Evansville this morning. And what I really like about this, it's not just a beautiful sunrise. I mean, just that burst of color. We can see a little bit of the fog along the horizon, too. I just love that shot.
They got it all. They got it all. And we'll have it all for you right after this.